approved today.
Yeah, I'm not going to celebrate yet. It's done, but it's going to take a little while to sink in. I've been fighting to get a liquor license for 9 years now. I mean, it's sweet. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to celebrate. I don't really drink, but I'm going to go eat some, really horrible for me food that tastes amazing. That's my real plan. But we still have a long ways to go.
What do you think happened? Why were they supportive of you today and they haven't been in the past?
I think I finally earned their respect in a sense. I think that when I came in 8 years ago, they didn't respect me. They weren't worried. I didn't have a great attorney. I didn't have. I've learned a lot over that time. I've done a lot of research, and I'd like to think that when I came in the first time to them, I was still some dumb kid. I think that's how they looked at me, and hopefully growing up and getting to where I am today has impress them enough that they know I'm a worthy adversary, that they know that I wasn't going to quit. And I think hopefully in any business, that level of drive has to earn you some respect, I would hope. And so that's what I think happened.
Talk to us about the stipulations you were willing to compromise and why you were willing to do that.
I mean, in any good negotiation, you have to compromise, and this was a negotiation. It has been for a long time. I mean, once they realized that I wasn't going anywhere, both sides had to give, and I had to be willing to give a little bit more up front, but did I really give more? I mean, they gave me a liquor license. I'm able to open a new establishment. My business has continued to grow, so it was a tough negotiation.
And you're fine.
Both won.
And you're fine with not having alcohol at Club Omaha anymore. Bring your own.
It was inevitable. They made it very clear that even if the judge, because we were going to the Nebraska Supreme Court, we had a hearing we actually postponed because we were trying to get the liquor license, and they made it very clear that even if we won that one, that there probably would be another law passed that would encompass us. And so they made it very clear that they weren't going to give on that one. And so once I knew that was the case, I had to be willing to compromise. Because I didn't want to be fighting in court. It cost me a lot of money, it cost me a lot of time, and the city and state's time's better spent not fighting me. There's real crime out there. There's liquor license holders that are actually breaking the law and things like that. So hopefully it'll give them a chance to use some of those resources elsewhere.
Is the war over?
I think it is. I think they won and we won, and I'd like to think that's the end.
Have you said? Are you still serving, or can people still consume alcohol in Club Omaha?
Yes, we are. We still are BYOB until the liquor license is approved and everything. But we'll start to taper that out and make our change over. Some members won't like it. I understand, but I fought as long and as hard as I could, and at this point, I had to compromise, or my quality of life. I'm gonna sleep over this stuff. We're fighting tooth and nail against an entire city and state, and I'm doing it by myself with one attorney. They've got 20, 30 attorneys. They've got, they just have the power, money, and resources that I'll never have, and so, I have to make those compromises. I fought as long as I could.
Shane, now with being able to open up this Hustler Club Bikini Bar, what do you want the people of Omaha, what do you want people to know about you as a businessman going forward?
Well, I think I've set that tone that I am good at what I do. That I fight, and I fight for what I believe in, even if it costs me almost all my money, even if it costs me sleep. Most businessmen, they work to make money, and that's it. They don't really care about their customers. They don't really care about the people that work for them. I think I've proven that I am different, that I do care, that I am willing to fight for people who enjoy what it is we do, the girls that dance for us, and my staff, my management. I show them that that we're not backing down, and I think the people in the public will see that. And it's why we're doing so well. It's why so many people visit our establishment. I think they do respect me as an owner and as a businessman, and I hope they do, because I've worked really hard to get that respect.
So when will you stop allowing BYOB at the Club Omaha?
Just prior to opening the liquor side.
So that won't be till December.
Yeah, I mean, we might be open sooner than that. It really just depends. I haven't went in with the fire marshal yet, and then he'll tell me, obviously, if we need to pull permits, how long it's going to take. But I could possibly get it open in 2 weeks. We get the keys as early as October 27th, I believe.
So you said you were going to lose money. So you'll lose money down the road.
Yeah.
When people come.
Yeah, people will show up at 3 a.m. with their case of booze, and I will have to tell them, sorry, we can't do this anymore. You can come in, but your booze can't, and that's going to hurt, because we're an after-hours club right now. There's a lot of people that come from 2:30 to 4 a.m. With their case of beer to continue their partying, and a lot of them, mostly they come for the girls. Don't get me wrong. If I just had a place for you to come hang out and drink beer, you just go drink it at home or in your garage. But the idea of drinking your favorite beer, looking at a beautiful woman, that's obviously a lot better.
And when will you dismiss your lawsuits?
I'll have to talk to my attorney, but pretty much immediately. Now that we've got the approval, that's all that we ever wanted. We wanted to find a way that we could work with them. I don't enjoy suing anyone, but because I'm taking on the whole state of Nebraska, it was the only way that I could make my pleas public and have people follow and understand what it is that I'm doing.
I guess just my observation, it just seemed like you were much more humble today when you dealt with this commission than you have been in the past.
I think I finally saw hope, and I had just had no hope before. I had lost any and all hope, and there was a lot of...
Did you feel like you were, yes sir, sure, I'll do that? You're so much more agreeable with
because I felt like they were actually listening to me. And that's the difference. Before they never listened. I would talk, and I don't think they ever paid attention. Then I went into the city council hearing, and I felt good. I felt like they were listening. The city attorneys, recommended approval. There was no opponents. Nobody came in to speak against me. It was the first hearing I've ever had that didn't have a bunch of people speaking out against me. And then when the city of Omaha shook my hand and that was, to me, that was okay. Like, I finally can let that guard down. I can let that wall down. That you just, when you fight this long and hard, you almost have to stay on the defensive, because I've been ransacked before, and so it's hard to let that guard down and trust them, only to be embarrassed later. So, but after that hearing, I felt good about it, and I felt that I could be me, and evidently that worked.
With the liquor license approval, do you foresee this being your last business venture in the near future, or what do you think?
I want to open an adult novelty store in the last bay. So there's essentially 3 bays.
Okay.
So Club Omaha, Hustler Club, and then a Hustler adult novelty store. But yeah, I would like to just have this one parking lot, this one building, have my 3 businesses, and eventually retire and move to Spain.
There you go.
That's my goal.
All right, Shane, thanks so much for the
Yeah,
time. Yeah, you too. And that's Shane Harrington again. He's just approved for a liquor license here with the Liquor Control Commission. Unanimously approved, but there are stipulations. One of them is that he won't be selling any alcohol at Club Omaha as he opens up the new Hustler Club, which will be a bikini bar, and that he's hoping to do that coming up in December. So we'll have much more coming up at 5 and 6 o'clock tonight. Guys, thanks for watching.